This to my left is the Avanza G, and this to my right is the Avanza V. Let me do that again. This to my left is the Veloz G, and this to my right is the Veloz V. Which one is right for you? Let's find out. The Veloz used to be a variant of the Avanza, not anymore. It's now a separate model with two different variants. This one right here is the top of the line Veloz V, and this one is the lower variant, the Veloz G. So think of the Veloz as a snazzier version of the Avanza. They share a lot of panels, but here at the front, they're completely different. They get a completely different front fascia. So here at the front, the G and the V look identical. They both have this gloss black hexagonal grille. So on the Avanza, the grille extends all the way to the bumper. This one, you have a divider right here. They both have the same LED headlamps and LED fog lamps. So you get a lot more chrome here than the Avanza. Like you get this chrome accent around the fog lamp, and you also get that chrome accent above the grille. Down here it gets a faux scuff plate for a more rugged look. Okay, so the V and the G look identical from the side. They both get 18-inch wheels, which give them a more premium look. They also both get disc brakes at the back. Now that's one major difference between the Veloz and the Avanza. The Avanza only gets drum brakes at the back. The Veloz also gets these plastic fender moldings, which extend all the way to the back. You also get them down here. And you get this chrome accent that runs from the front all the way to the C-pillar. Yeah, so overall I think it's a much nicer looking vehicle than the regular Avanza. So at the back, they also look identical. They both have this LED light bar over here. At the center, of course, you have the Toyota logo. Down that, you get the Veloz badge. And you get a full skid plate over here. So both the V and the G come with manual liftgates. Cargo space is the same as the Avanza. Both the Veloz G and the Veloz V are powered by a 1.5-liter 4-cylinder naturally aspirated engine that produces 104 horsepower and 138 Newton meters of torque. They both have a CVT transmission. So basically on the outside and in the engine bay, there is no difference between the Veloz G and the Veloz V. But there are a lot of differences between the Veloz and the Avanza. I think the Veloz definitely looks a lot more stylish. The Avanza, even the top of the line model, looks like a people hauler. This looks like a baller modified car. The 18-inch wheels definitely help. I'm not usually a fan of chrome accents, but they definitely work here. So there's a 150,000 peso price difference between the Avanza G and the Veloz G. And sometimes companies, including Toyota, would charge that much for visual upgrades alone. But you also get a lot more upgrades on the inside. So let's check out the interior. Okay, so we're now inside the Veloz V. And definitely this looks a lot nicer than the regular Avanza. So for one, you get this high center console over here, which you don't get on the Avanza. So over here you get a wireless phone charger, an electronic parking brake. You get plenty of piano black accents here, and you also get some ambient lighting over here, which you can't see right now. You get a lot more soft touch materials, like this is leather wrapped right here. Oh, this is plastic. But you do get leather wrapped armrests. The seats are a combination of leather and fabric. You also get a leather wrapped steering wheel. It gets a fully digital instrument cluster. And of course it gets a start stop button. So the main difference between the V and the G is this infotainment screen. The V gets a larger 9-inch screen. It has Apple CarPlay, it has Android Auto. It also gets a reverse camera with active guidelines. And it also looks more modern. It looks thinner than the infotainment screen of the G. Yeah, so it doesn't seem like you have cruise control, but this should have blind spot warning and rear cross traffic alert. So in terms of storage, you have one large cup holder over here, right next to the air con vent. Another one over here. You have a leather wrapped armrest. Underneath you have a 12-volt outlet and a bit of storage. Yeah, so that's the Veloz V. Let's check out the G. Okay, so we're now inside the Veloz G, and it looks surprisingly like the Veloz V. Actually, I don't see any differences. You also get this high center console. You also get a wireless phone charger here, an electronic parking brake without a hold, piano black accents. You get the same leather on the dashboard and also the armrests. You also get the same instrument cluster. You also get a leather wrapped steering wheel and the same seats as the Veloz V. So the main difference really here is the infotainment screen. So this is a smaller 8-inch screen. It has Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. It also has a reverse camera, but this one does not get active guidelines. Okay, so here at the back seat, legroom is pretty good. You have one cup holder over here, 2 USB ports down there, and another cup holder on each door siding. Up here you get fan blowers and your fan controls over here. So like the Avanza, the Veloz also has sofa mode. So basically you fold the second row seat in such a way that it's flush with the third row seats. And you get to sit in this very comfortable position. It's quite a bit of effort to set up though. So yeah, not gonna be doing this on a regular basis. So in summary, the V and the G are visually identical, except for the infotainment screen. They look the same on the outside, as well as the inside, except for the infotainment screen. There are more important differences though that you can't see. The Veloz V comes equipped with Toyota Safety Sense, which includes a pre-collision system, automatic high beam, lane departure alert, blind spot monitor, and rear cross traffic alert. It also comes with 4 SRS airbags. Okay, so the Avanza G will sell for 1.18 million pesos. The Avanza V will sell for 1.22 million pesos. I think those are very reasonable prices for a 7-seater vehicle from a mainstream brand like Toyota. So if you want an affordable 7-seater vehicle from Toyota and you find the Avanza too basic, then this is the next sensible choice. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on my next video.